Hitchhiking America, day 11. I'm in Fort Bragg, California. I had a viewer telling me I should check out Fort Bragg, so I'm here, Fort Bragg. Plan for the day is I'm gonna go on a hike, check out Fort Bragg. It's like along the coast, and there's like kind of coastal cliffs and glass beach where there's apparently lots of like sea glass and stuff. So we're gonna go for a couple kilometer hike and then probably hitchhike back onto Highway 101 a little bit later, because as I discovered yesterday, Highway 1, which is what I'm on now, not Highway 101, Highway 1 has even worse connection than Highway 101, and we've already had enough problems with Highway 101, so I'm going to connect back up with Highway 101, and the connection looks a little bit better. The problem with, I guess, going down Highway 1, which might be a little more scenic, is I can't show people, like I can't be live. And the whole purpose of this trip was to show people what hitchhiking is like live as it happens. So I'll be reconnecting back up with Highway 101 as it looks like it's got a more complete cellular network along that highway. So I should hopefully be able to continue showing you what hitchhiking's like. I know the highway connecting the 1 to the 101 here, it looks like there's a 100% dead zone right in the middle there, so I'm definitely going to lose the stream at some point there. But once I reconnect with the 101, it looks like things will be pretty decent. Continuing south, as we move further into California, things just become a little more developed, and the cellular network kind of reflects that. So I'm thinking going forward we'll have less network issues. Combination of just a more developed area of California. I've got an antenna now which works great within cities. It seems to double my upload speed, which is what I need to stream when I'm in a city. I guess the only thing with that is it actually needs a signal to connect to. If you're in the middle of like the Redwood National Park like I was yesterday, there is no signal to amplify. Like there's nothing there. So an antenna can't make up for there being no signal at all. It can just give you a better signal when there is something there. So that's what it kind of does for me now. It seems to double my upload speed, so I'm going to try and do this hike. It's quite close to the actual city or town of Fort Bragg. I'm going to try and do it in 720p, so in HD. I think it's going to hold up because it's actually quite close to the city center, and it's quite exposed. There's not that much terrain or trees kind of blocking. So I think we'll be able to have a stable stream at 720p along this little hike I'm about to do. It looks like it's going to be a nice one, so if you want to see what Fort Bragg is like, the little coastal trail hike, that's what we'll be doing for the next little while. And then hitchhiking a little bit later, reconnecting back up with Highway 101, and going from there. So I'm going to get my bag on and let's go for a hike. Alrighty. Set up. Get you like that. Alright. Let's go for along the coastal trail hike in Fort Bragg. I'll show you just at the entrance right now. So, welcome to Noyo Headlands Park. Open dawn to dusk. Gate is locked at dusk. It is daytime, so we're good to go. Hopefully the stream quality looks okay. I'm gonna try and be steady with my hand. I do try to occasionally check out what my VODs look like. I'll look back at the streams, and I notice I'm not that steady with my hand. as far as holding this and keeping it steady. Again, I'm new to this, so I'll get better in time. It's only my 11th day, or actually 10th day. It's day 11 of the stream, but I took one day off, so it's my 10th day ever live streaming in my life. Never done it before this trip, so bear with me as I learn. Quality will improve. My quality as a broadcaster, I guess, will improve. And yeah, show you some cool places, show you what hitchhiking's like, meet some cool people along the way. Yeah, stick around. Show you where we're at. So yeah, when I got a ride from Sam yesterday, I gave him my business card. There's two things I'm supposed to do with every driver. I'm supposed to give them my business card, and I'm supposed to ask if they're okay with getting a picture with me. Gave him my business card, forgot to ask him about the picture thing to upload to my Instagram. I seem to forget one of the two of those things half the time, so sorry about that. Be careful of people with GIMP boxes. You're gonna have to explain what a GIMP box is for me to know what to be careful of. Hope you're strapped. Oh, no, I'm Canadian, we don't have guns. We do, but we don't carry them around. And as far as you saying you hope I'm strapped, I've hitchhiked in 25 countries, I've been picked up over 700 times, and I haven't had even close to a reason to have to be strapped, as you say. So, I'll be my first day in America. I did get, one of my rides did take me out to go shoot some guns on a bluff in northern Washington, which was my first time ever shooting a gun, and it is pretty fun. Never shot a gun before. First day in America, went shooting guns. Always wanted to do what you're doing, having fun. Yeah, I will have fun. I've really enjoyed the trip so far. We've had 24 rides, had a great time doing it. Finally, we're getting some good weather. The past couple days, the first 9 days, I guess, was straight rain. Now we finally got some sun. Yeah. Welcome to America, guns everywhere. Yeah, I don't have a problem with guns. It was actually really fun. Quite the release to go out and shoot a few of them. They were just 22s, a 22 pistol and a 22 rifle, but still, it was pretty fun. I had a good time. Let's not put the sun right on the... Oh yeah, for sure. It's not the guns, it's people, so yeah, I recognize that. But like I said, hitchhiked in 25 countries, been picked up 700 some odd times. Never had a problem. Hope to continue not having a problem. And I feel like having you guys here, this stream here, actually makes it even safer. Because what happens when a car pulls over is I come up, I talk to them, I say, hey, how's your day going? Where are you going? That kind of stuff, and that's one of my rules. I talk to people before I get in. But before I get in, I also ask, hey, this is being recorded, this is being live streamed. is that something you're comfortable with? So if someone had any kind of, you know, bad intent with wanting to pick up a hitchhiker, I feel like that would deter them a bit, their face being live on the camera. So they'd probably turn down the ride. So this thing right here, this even makes hitchhiking safer. I already think it's quite safe. I think the most dangerous part of hitchhiking is driving itself. Driving isn't very safe. Wait, was that a guy on a pink bike? It was. And he was wearing a Patagonia down jacket as well. Maybe I should have turned the camera around for you guys, but I try to not stick a camera in people's face unless they actually consent to that. Like, we are in a public park, so I think I'm allowed to film whatever, but still, no one likes a camera being shoved in their face, so you kind of got a view as he drove past. But yeah, he had a cool style. I like it. Alright, kind of at the first, like, viewpoint, I guess you'd call it. Spinning you around. This is Fort Bragg. And there's a trail that goes around there and then continues that way that I'll be following and bringing you guys along on. I'm just taking a little break from hitchhiking, gonna walk around the these trails here for a bit, and then I'll be reconnecting back up with Highway 101 a bit later to continue hitchhiking. Found out yesterday on when I split off from Highway 101 to Highway 1 that there's a whole lot less internet on Highway 1 than there is Highway 101. We've already had enough problems with the internet connectivity on Highway 101, and 1's even worse. So we're gonna reconnect with the 101. During that road, that gap, that bridges between the two, I'm guaranteed gonna lose the stream. I looked at the there's a website called Open Signal, and it kind of tells you what kind of connection you can expect in an area, and between the 1 and the 101 there's nothing, so I'm gonna lose the stream, but that's okay. I'll reconnect back up with it when I get there. Morning. For those of you just tuning in, this is kind of my first real experience live streaming. I've been doing it for, well, this is day 11 of Hitchhiking America, but I have been hitchhiking for 4 years. I've had a great time doing it. I really like the chat interaction as I'm kind of hitchhiking, because there's a lot of downtime when you're hitchhiking, a whole lot of downtime when you're walking through a city trying to get to a new spot or anything like that. And yeah, having chat around to ask questions, just interact with, has, in my opinion, made hitchhiking even better. Even though I loved it before, I like it more now. And even though we've had a lot of network connection issues, we've had a lot of, majority of the time it's worked well enough. So I've had a good time with it. And I did, or do have a viewer that has told me a few times to come to Fort Bragg. I don't remember if he ever told me why, whether he's from there or there's something in particular he wanted me to see. But I'm here now, so I'm not sure if there was a particular reason he wanted me to come here. It's beautiful, and this hike looks like it'll be quite nice. It's really well developed. It's like most of it's paved. If not, it's this little tiny, well-maintained gravel. So it's like wheelchair accessible. It's a nice little casual stroll. Probably blinding you by staring you at the sun. I'm going to be hiking. While I'm walking and having the camera on me, I'll try to be showing you as much as I can, then I'll take little breaks, give some landscape views. I really like the water breaking over here. I think that's pretty beautiful. I'm not sure how well you guys can see that, but carry on. Fortunately, this part of the hike seems like the sun's kind of at my back, so if I'm pointing the camera anywhere in front of me facing this way, sun's kind of in your eyes, making me a silhouette. Beautiful spot, heading out to Toronto soon, thought I'd check in. Yeah, it's gorgeous here, I'm loving it. Yeah, but I hope you have a good time in Toronto. Impact velocity. Yeah, feel free to check in whenever. But yeah, I hope you enjoy your time there for the weekend. I'm gonna have to shed a layer. Sun's out and the wind is non-existent right now, so this is rolled up sleeves kind of weather for me. This looks lovely. It is very lovely. This is gonna be a nice little hike, a little break from hitchhiking. Sun's out, guns out. Exactly. Are your shoes wet? No, they're fine. Morning. I'm just gonna sit you guys down for 1 second while I they just sound a little squeaky. I probably have them a little loose and my socks just slipping around in them, which isn't ideal, but that's okay. I'm surprised you can actually hear that, because I can hear it a little bit, but I'm surprised the mic picks that up. Guess I should probably work on that, because I'm guessing squeaky sock sound isn't or squeaky shoe sound isn't the best audio for you guys. I'll try and address that on my next little break. Also, someone remind me, on my next break, we're putting sunscreen on. Take care of your skin, everyone. Also, my backpack's a little squeaky as well. It's not a problem. I was just worried about your foot care. Yeah, I pack really light. I have 1 pair of pants, like 5 shirts, but I have 7 pairs of socks because there's no better feeling than putting on a nice, fresh, dry pair of socks. So I do try to take care of my feet. When you're walking this much and stuff like that, you really need to take care of them, because if you mess up your feet, you're gonna have a bad time. Just tightening my waist belt. Thanks for looking out for my feet. They need to be looked after. And we can go over gear in a little bit. The way I have this packed is I have my main compartment with all my camp gear and like clothes and stuff like that. Then I have a separate bag on the back. That is all my streaming gear. And if you guys have hiked much or like used multi-day kind of packs or sold them or anything like that, you'd know that that is a horrible way to pack your bag, because there's a bunch of heavy streaming gear in this alternative backpack. And all that weight is way behind me, and what that does is it pulls me back. So just the weight is not balanced well. The proper way to load your backpack is to have all the heaviest stuff as close to your back as possible. So it's just kind of a neutral posture. I just didn't know how to, because I wanted to have my streaming stuff separately, so I didn't know how to do that. So I just have a separate backpack kind of just strapped on there. So it's not the best system, but it's worked so far. Morning, Scar. How's your day going? What do you do to sleep? Just free camping? People ever give you problems? Yeah, free camping. I don't stream that because, yeah, it's kind of a legal gray zone. I've never had anyone give me any problems. Morning. And I've spent several hundred nights in my tent. I just follow the leave no trace kind of principle. As soon as I leave wherever I'm camping, you should never know I was there. I never have a campfire. I don't even have a camp stove. I have one, I just don't bring it on my trips. So once I leave, it should look just look just like it was before I was there. But yeah, I've got a little one-man tent. It's a Marmot Tungsten 1P. What I like about that, and they've already changed the color scheme on it, which makes it less ideal, but it's a nice neutral green color. The whole thing is like just a neutral green. When you're doing something like free camping, that's what you're looking for. Almost every other kind of camping, you want a fluorescent tent. You want your bright reds, oranges, yellows, because either you want to be able to find your tent, or you want other people to be able to find your tent if, say, you need to be rescued for some reason. Pretty much every kind of camping circumstance, you want your tent to be seen. This is one of the few kind of scenarios which has a pretty small amount of people that actually need that, where you just don't really want to be seen. And then twice on this trip, so twice in 10 nights, I got a motel room just because, well, my tent isn't what it used to be. I'm rough with my gear. It's, trying to make it so I'm not a silhouette. It's no longer as water resistant as it used to be. But I still love my tent. So I think I'm gonna try and like retreat it. Re-waterproof the bottom, retreat the fly. And bring some more life out of it. The thing is, like, I worked in the outdoor industry, so I have access, or I had access to like really good gear for quite cheap, because you get pro deals in that industry. The thing is, like, I just love my tent. It's not even an expensive tent, it's like $200, which in tent terms is budget. So, like, I probably should have upgraded before I left, because my tent has seen better days. I've treated it pretty poorly. I just like walk into some woods, chuck it down wherever, and I'm like, alright, I'm tired, let's go to bed. And that's what I do. You love my stream? Hindu Hunter? I appreciate that. It's nice to hear that you're enjoying my stream. I've really enjoyed streaming it, so I appreciate that you appreciate it. Just gonna show you guys where we're at here. Never seen anyone as adventurous as you. The only thing I wonder is how you got such a killer connection outdoors. Yeah, so what I've got running for connection wise is I have a truly unlimited Verizon plan. A normal Verizon unlimited, in quotes, throttles your internet connection after about 20 gigabytes of data usage. In the streaming world, that's about 20 hours. If you're streaming full time, that's like 3 days. Morning. And yeah, Verizon's supposed to have the best network in the States, and from my experience and from when I've talked to people, morning, I've kind of determined that to be pretty true. The other thing I just got the other day is this antenna on the back of my backpack, and from kind of testing my connection speeds with and without that thing connected to my jetpack, which is the thing that receives my signal, it seems to about double my upload speed, which is what I use to live stream. So like right now I'm probably getting 20 megabits per second upload, which gives me the capability to stream in HD. As soon as I leave town, I restart the stream to a pretty low quality, like standard definition kind of thing, and even then we cut out all the time. But I'm trying my best to keep the stream as stable as possible. But just given the circumstances, it's not going to be perfect. But all things considered, it's gone pretty well so far. Wow, that view's beautiful. I'm following you right now, brother. Big guys from Canada. Oh, you're from Canada. Whereabouts in Canada are you from? It's my home. From Vancouver Island. Yeah, it's really nice to hear you enjoy the stream, because I've really enjoyed streaming it. So, and if people keep watching it, people keep chatting, I'm going to keep doing this because I've really enjoyed it. And like all my trips I've gone on, I travel alone. So this is like the first time I've actually brought people along with me on my travels. I've never really documented them. I've kept ride logs, so on longer trips I could, like at the end of it, tell you how many people pick me up, where they pick me up, where they drop me off, and stuff like that. Thanks for following Hindu Hunter. But that's the extent of my documentation. And now on this trip, we have like video documentation of every single ride so far, all 24 rides. There's like VODs below, or I guess you click videos above, and you can see what type of people all 24 are. Albeit a lot of them there's really rough connection, or it completely drops out like 1 minute after I get picked up, because as soon as we drive out of town we lose connection. But yeah, anyone can see what hitchhiking is like. I highlighted a lot of them so that they'd stay there forever. So anyone that's curious what hitchhiking is like can now go and see what it's like, and continue to see what it's like, because I'm going to keep live streaming it. From Toronto, Ontario. Vancouver's amazing. You've heard that? Yeah. Vancouver, yeah, it's a pretty nice place.
But we certainly don't have to go.
Most people are kind of priced out of the city now. It's expensive, although Toronto is as well, from what I've heard. I should probably take the scenic route. Let's take the scenic route. Alright, let's spin around. Yeah, we've got a few people that watch the stream from the Toronto area. So that's pretty cool. That's a nice bench, I like that. Just info on the traditional, the Aboriginal people. Ice storms and whatnot. Yeah, I've been hearing about that from Impact Velocity. Hearing all about those ice storms you've been having. And now I'm in California and it's sunny, so isn't this beautiful? But the first, whatever, 9-10 days of the trip, we had like constant rain, which wasn't ideal. Morning. But now we're getting straight sun and it's supposed to stay like this, so I'm pretty happy. Yeah, I've seen some pictures from up there. It looks pretty brutal. We never really get ice storms out west in Vancouver or Vancouver Island, at least not that I've seen. Seems to be something unique to Eastern Canada. Gonna be climbing this little bluff here. Feel like the weather plays a big part in affecting your mood sometimes. Yeah, definitely will. I can be a strange person sometimes. Like if it's nice out, I'm feeling good, I'm feeling happy. If it's a little bit kind of dreary out, I'm like, this kind of sucks. But when it gets really shitty out, now I feel like there's a challenge involved. I'm overcoming something, like, you know, you're fighting nature. And I kind of enjoy it at that point because I like overcoming things. So when there's a huge storm and you're outside and I'm in full rain gear and I'm just like, ugh. Really, I'm like, this kind of sucks, but at the end of this I'm gonna be pretty happy about it. Alright, they don't want me to climb the top of that. I'll respect that. We're trying to do the stream by the rule of the law for the most part, so yeah, we're not going to climb to the top. We'll just climb to where they allow us to. Yep. That's right, Impact. We've got all the social medias linked. Impact set up a Discord and stuff for the community if you want to keep in contact with me while I'm offline. Discord's the best way to do it. I'd never used Discord before, but it seems actually really like a cool resource for keeping the community connected. If you guys want to see what I'm up to. I had a request the other day, or 2 days ago, to do a tent stream, and we'll do a tent stream at some point. I'll show you my gear and stuff like that. Like in the evening. It's just, I can't be like camping in the outskirts of the city when that happens, because, you know, I'm stealth camping and all. We'll do later on. I'm actually outside myself at the moment. There you go. Are you running off Wi-Fi or data? Because as all Canadians know, our data options are pretty crap. Pretty expensive as well. It's a bit better in America here. How did I know Spooky Bong or Devante would come in and wish everyone a happy 420? I'm not surprised. Yes, happy 420 everyone. What a great day to go on a hike. Really, Walmart Wi-Fi being powerful enough for live streaming. I am surprised. Yeah, it's funny. I go into places and they're like, "Oh, you're in here to use the Wi-Fi?" I'm like, "Nope," because my my data connection with Verizon is faster than your Wi-Fi 99% of the time. Oh, baby. Quite happy I decided to go on this hike. I believe it was one of our users, Big Willie, said that I should go to Fort Bragg. So, Big Willie, if you're watching, I don't think you are right now, but thanks for the recommendation. It's it was a good one, a good recommendation, so thank you. It's actually a Walmart I used to work at, and somehow I still got, oh, yeah, booth hotspot password. Yeah. You got that insider knowledge. Woo. Look at that. That is great. I do love having this wide-angle camera, or wide-angle lens. Gives you a much better perspective of where we're at. Ain't no way a smooth as better Twitch screen can work on a crappy Wi-Fi, yeah. But yeah, like when I turned on the stream, I was like just starting this trail, and I was getting 40 megabits per second upload. And I'm like, fuck yeah, We're doing an HD stream today, boys and girls. Which is always cool when I can do it a bit. I might even be able to support a 3500 bitrate stream, but how's quality right now? Does it look pretty good? We're having no, or from my end, it looks like we're having like no drops in connection, nothing like that. So I'm quite happy with how things are going stream-wise. So hopefully things look good on your end. Because we are in 720p, but we're at still a fairly low bitrate for an HD stream. No lag, good quality. I like to hear that. How long do you stream for? Yeah, man, stream is super good quality right now. Yeah, like on a ideal travel day, I will stream from the moment I take down my tent till the moment I set up my tent in the evening. That's only happened like once, a lot of time due to connection issues. But I try to stream as much as I can to show you what the process of hitchhiking is like and the places we go and the people we meet. Hey.
Take care.
Yeah, have a good one. Biggest perk of hiking is definitely that it's healthy. Live until you're 100 for sure, man. I hope so. I hope so. I'm doing lots of healthy things. I'm hiking a ton. I'm very active all day. I walk many kilometers every day. But my diet isn't the best. A hitchhiker's diet usually isn't that great. Just because, I don't know, travel on a budget and you're kind of just on the road all the time, so you don't have access to good food. I can never cook any food. I don't have a kitchen or anything. I don't bring a stove with me or anything. So on one hand, I'm probably pretty healthy right now. On the other hand, I don't eat very well, so am I healthy? Am I? Let's check out what this is. Ooh, nature. Wow. Wow, nature stream. A squirrel. Welcome to Hitch Live, where we hitchhike, and we also do nature documentaries about squirrels. Wow, what a beautiful specimen. I'm going to keep my distance to not disturb him, or her. I don't know how to sex a squirrel, and by that I mean determine the gender. Wow. Alright, that's enough nature documentary. People like joining gyms, but walking is the ultimate exercise, and just a matter of doing it, I guess. Yeah, I really like walking, so this is a good activity for me. If you don't like walking, you're not going to enjoy hitchhiking. The squirrel's pretty chill with me just being here. Right on, dude. Alright, let's move on. Was that David? Like, I'd have to like pull off like a British accent. I don't think I can do that. Never been much for accents. I'm just gonna wait for these bicyclists to go through. Morning. And people are very friendly here. Pretty much everyone says good morning to you, or at least says hello to you, or waves to you. So, my impression of the United States so far has been a very positive one. And also, this is the heaviest bag I've ever brought on a trip. We're like over 60 pounds base weight, which isn't ideal. It's all that streaming gear, all those batteries. Batteries are heavy. And I have to be able to go a couple days without being able to plug into a wall. So lots of batteries, lots of weight. That's okay, it's good for me. Yeah, David Attenborough is the British guy who talks in a soft spoken voice. He's actually knighted by the Queen and stuff, so he's a pretty big guy. It'd be pretty cool to be knighted. Then on like those web forms